Welcome back, guys. Episode 10 of the Poker Vlog. In today's first hand, we got King 10 offsuit in late position, and we're definitely going to open this up because that's what the chart says. $15, let's go. To be honest, I didn't even know if the chart said that or not. I just opened it. Button makes the call, small blind makes the call, and big blind will make the call as well. This will bring the pot to a total of $60 out there, 4 ways. Let's see what we get. The flop is Jack 8-6 Rainbow. As brick as it gets, we have not a lot going on for us, and the pot will check through. To the turn, there is a glimmer of hope. Ace of diamonds, we have the gutter to the nutters, and we have backdoor flush draws. Pretend with the king of diamond. Unfortunately, big blind will bet $50 into it, and we will just muck. On to the next hand, we have king jack of clubs. Pretty nice hand in the big blind because we're always playing this. Like if someone opens to $20 and even like $25, I'll probably play. But unfortunately, this table is a strange table. Open raise $50 from this player. I just sat in 10 minutes ago. We're figuring things out. Ace king of spades and lady opens for $25. At this point, I think we could raise it up to $100 because we've seen people open for $50. But I don't want to lose her, so I'm just going to 3-bet normal and make it 75 to go, even though we are kind of deep at 150 bigs. She will take some time before making the call, and we will go heads up for $150 out there. Ideally, we'll get an ace out there, so maybe we can kind of cooler her for her ace queen, ace jacks. But we get the second best thing on king 9-6 rainbow. We flop top pair, top kick. And, well, we could start targeting down king queen, king jack, and that's all I really assume she has. Like, I don't think she would like call king 10. I don't know anything about her, but that's a little bit loosey-goosey. So we're going to downsize way ahead, way behind scenario and go for $60. If she calls this, we can still size up turn and jam river quite easily. So I think downsizing is totally fine. To the to the next hand, queen jack of spades. We're in the big blind. And guy asks me chop or play. I say play. Immediately he grabs chips. GTO says we could raise here about like 30-40% of the time. I'm going to make the call because I'm scared of live poker players who raise here. Flop is 9-7-7, 2 spades. Pretty good board for us. He's going to see a bet for $25. His range is 80% checking. Our response is 50% call, split between raising and folding. Queen jack of spades is 92% calling, 8% raising. And queen jack of diamonds is raising about 18%. So you actually want to raise here with your queen jack suited other varieties, and your queen jack spades actually want to call, even though I raised it to $80 here. My logic was I have a lot of 7x, and if he does call, I can pick up spades and just win the pot. And I have like turn playability like a 10 or a king. We'll explain why you don't want to raise queen jack of spades later on. But at the time, I didn't even understand why. This is a terrible turn card. If you notice here, it's 100% checking queen jack of spades. But the queen jack diamonds, queen jack clubs, queen jack hearts actually can overbet pot on the turn card when he checks to us. It can. The reasoning is this is our opponent's bluffing range right here. It's a lot of queen X, some jack X, and some 10X. So by us having queen jack of spades, we block our opponent from having all the queen X, jack X of spades that he would bluff with, and basically he no longer has bluffs. That's why we don't bet with queen jack of spades. At least that's my understanding. On to the next hand, we have ace deuce of clubs. We're on the button. We're going to raise it up for $15. Let's get something right. Small blind 3 bets and big blind 4 bets, jams. My timing so far is not so good. We got ace 10 of clubs. How about this one? Are we on the button again? I do believe we are on the button. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Let's raise it up for $20. Okay. I think we're starting to get a vibe of this table, and people are just calling all the time. So we're going to raise a little bit more. I think this guy is a reg. I've seen him around. So I don't know what that really means. So yeah, to the flop. $40 out there. Queen 5-5, 2 clubs. He checks, and we're happy to see bet for half pot, $20. Build a pot. Unfortunately or fortunately, he folds. It's probably better he folds, to be honest. If he calls, he probably has queen X or 5X. On to the next hand, we have ace queen offsuit. We're going to raise it up for $20. Cutoff, I assume, is going to make the call, and button will make the call as well. So we're going to go 3 ways, $60 out there. A jack, 7, deuce, 2 hearts. we brick and he bets and we're pretty much done with this hand. I just want to say, while I take this time, we're going to try to act and describe people a lot better. So I'm not going to call anyone incompetent or someone competent. I'm just going to label them as, you know, as safely as possible, because people watch this vlog, I realize, and they play in my casino, so it is what it is. Anyways, I make the call for $30 of pocket fives against OMC. You should probably fold this, but I am on the button and I feel a little bit spicy. Pretty good flop, 9-3-4, no ace, no king, no queen, so I could win occasionally. He does bet $45, pretty uncomfortable. It is a pretty big bet, especially from OMC with the short stack. I will peel one time because I can hit running spades and running straights. You know, it is possible to suck out on him or just hit a 5. Turn, he doesn't shut down though. He sizes up to like 120 and I'm just like, okay, well, like occasionally you'll have like ace king air and the rest of the time you just got like an overpair of like jacks plus. So on to the next hand, Queen 9 of Hearts. We're looking forward to playing this hand, but someone opens for $40 again. So really handcuffing us. We can never really come in, can we? Unless we're the ones raising it. We got to set the bar. We'll raise it for $18. So no, $18, $15. So no one else can open for 40, you know? Because I think they're more scared to 3-bet to 80 than like 3-bet to like, you know, 45. We're going to get called for 15, and I think the reason why I said 80 is because I know someone's going to 3-bet us to 85. Man. Bad timing. How about this hand? We're in the big blind with King 9 of spades. Actually, we're not in the big blind. My graphics are wrong. Sorry. We're King 9 of spades in the small blind. Graphics are wrong. I'm going to 3-bet against the button open for 20. Button bets 20 or raises 20. I 3-bet from the small blind. And big blind folds. Button will make the defense. So we're going to go heads up to a flop of $160. And the flop is Queen Jack 7 rainbow. We have a gutter to the nutters because 10 brings us the nuts because he never has ace king that flats on the button, rarely. So, and I have backdoor spades, so easy bet. We're going to barrel and just hope he folds. Or, you know, if spades come off, we'll just keep triple barreling. He makes a fold, luckily. Whew. On to the next hand. Pocket sevens. We're on the button. We're going to raise up for $15. Looking for some action, because so far, there hasn't been too much going my way. Guy makes the call on the big blind. $40, $30 out there. Heads up to the flop. 7, ace, 4. We flop the nuts. Let's go. He checks. We bet half pot, and he snap folds. Why? Why is this session going this way? All right. Ace 3 of diamonds. Okay. We're excited. We got ace 3 of diamonds. This is like the nuts on this board. I mean, on this table. We're gonna open for $15. You guys know the standard. This guy makes the call for 15. This button makes the call for 15. I don't know if you can spot why I pause, but button makes the call for 15. And small blind, big blind makes the call for 15, one of them. $60 out there, ace 9, 8, backdoor diamonds. It checks to me, and we're going to bet small. It's pretty dicey because if anyone has an ace, we're obviously beat with the worst kicker. But we have some playability. We can hit some running straights, maybe. No, we can't even do that. We can hit running diamonds, right? Is it possible to hit running straights? I don't know. I'm not going to count with my fingers right now. Button will make the call, $100 out there. Yeah, did you notice that? He checked, which means I got the ordering in this hand wrong. He's in the small blind. I'm in position. Anyways, I'm going to bet $80, which is a merge bet. I think the reason is like a freeze. Basically, if he has better ace X, he's going to call, never raise me. And then if diamonds come, I can rip it. And like, you know, if hearts or anything else comes, I can just check back. So I'm setting my price. It's basically a blocker freeze bet. We get 10-7 of hearts. We're going to raise it up for $15 here. Hijack is going to make the call to my left. It's important to know Hijack just got stacked for like $400, $500. He ripped 2-pair into a 3-way, multi-way board on a straight card. So this guy is kind of action, and I don't think he's willing to fold, which is relevant information. Pot is $45 out there. Queen 4, deuce, 2 hearts. We have a pretty good flush draw, I guess. It checks to us. We're going to bet $20 into 45, half pot. And he's going to quickly make the call. Other guy's going to fold, and it's going to go heads up to $85 to the turn. At this point, I already realized that, well, it's going to be hard to get him to fold if I brick this turn, which I do. And now I'm like, I should probably stop barreling because he's not going to fold. He just lost a big pot. But I figured that I don't want to check call either, and I don't want to check fold. So I'd rather just be aggressive between those options. He snap calls me. He doesn't even care how much it is. He's just matching my chips, as you can see. And the river is actually a good river for us. We could bluff this a lot, ace of diamonds. But if you think about it, we don't actually have a lot of 3x. We only have 3 combos of ace 3 suited, like ace 3 clubs, ace 3 hearts, right? And then we don't have like pocket 3s, and we don't have 3x suited. So I'm just going to give up. And he's going to show me king queen. Anyways, if you like what you see, what you hear, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.